And our last math video for the day, lesson 3-5 math boxes. Fill in the missing number. We saw this last week. They gave us the rule. Here's our input, the number that goes in. So 5 goes in, whoop, and then our rule, clunk, 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 clunk. So it's like 5 times 2, and out comes our output or our answer. So 5 times 2 equals what? Remember, multiplying by 2 is like doubling. But look at when they have that output, that means we have to put it in backwards. And when we put it in backwards, our rule has to reverse. So instead of multiplying by 2, it would be 14 divided by 2. And then what's your answer? To double check, you take your answer and you multiply it by 2. Does that equal 14? Then number 2, it says round each add-in to the nearest 100 to make an estimate, then solve. So write your units in. Here are your add-ins because you are adding these two numbers. That makes them add-ins. Well, let's round to the tens place because 79 doesn't have 100. So 236 rounded to the nearest 10 plus 79 rounded to the nearest 10. What's your estimate? Then solve any way you'd like. Think, do my answers make sense? So is your estimate close to your actual answer? Number 3, Stacy has 2 jars of marbles with 8 marbles in each jar. She finds 7 more marbles. How many marbles does she have now? Write the number models to show your thinking. It has number models plural. Right now it says 2 jars. You should know what you're drawing already. Draw pictures for these jars. How many in each jars? 8. Then she finds 7 more marbles. Once you draw your picture, she finds 7 more. If you find 7 more, does that mean you add 7 more marbles or do you take away 7 more? Draw 2 number models, then your answer with the units right in the label. It says, how many marbles does she have now? What are they asking for? Number 4, it says solve. There are 6 markers in each pack. That means one pack has how many? It says you have 1 pack. How many markers do you have? Blank markers. There are 96 eggs in 1 green turtle clutch. How many eggs are there? If you just have 1 turtle clutch, how many eggs are there? Then number 5. Some of you forget to do number 5. Make sure you're completing all of your answers. It says Denise wrote 1 times 6 equals 6 and 1 times 96 equals 96. Explain why Denise's number models fit the story in problem 4. It says explain how they fit them. That means these number stories match these problems. So here are the answers. That means double check your work if those are not your answers. Now explain why 1 times 7 makes sense for this first one and 1 times 96 makes sense for the second part. When you're done, send a picture to teacher. Have an awesome day.